Tonight, in Tanzania, a nation once known for peace is burning. From Salaam to Arusha, the streets echo with anger and fear. Hospitals overflow, the internet is gone, and soldiers now guard the very roads where children used to play. How did a simple election turn into a national crisis? And what is really happening behind the blackout? This is Inside Nigeria, and this is the full story of how Tanzania reached this breaking point. On 29th October 2025, Tanzanians went to polls, or at least they were supposed to. The election was meant to decide whether President Samia Suluhu Hassan, East Africa's only female head of state, will secure another term. But weeks before the vote, opposition leaders were either barred from running or arrested under charges that their supporters say they were politically motivated. The main opposition party, Chadema, said the ballot was already stolen before voting even began. When results started to leak online, showing the ruling CCM party claiming landslides even in opposition strongholds, frustrations exploded into the streets. Protests started in Salaam. Thousands gathered near Nazi Moja grounds, chanting Hakiyetu, our rights. Police fired tear gas within minutes. By nightfall, tires were burning along Morogoro Road, and crowds blocked the highway to the airport. Within 24 hours, protests had spread to Mwanza, Arusha, Mbeya, and even the administrative capital, Dodoma. Witnesses described the chaos. They shot in the air first, one resident told Mwanachi. Then we saw people fall. Opposition activists uploaded videos before the blackout hit, showing troops and armored vehicles on city streets. On October 30th, Tanzania's major internet providers suddenly went offline. No WhatsApp, no Twitter, no TikTok, only state TV was still broadcasting, urging calm and warning citizens not to spread falsehoods. By evening, curfews were declared in at least 5 regions. Local hospitals started reporting dozens of people with gunshot wounds. Opposition figures said hundreds were dead. Some claimed as high as 700 fatalities, but international reporters could not verify these numbers. Reuters, BBC and Al Jazeera confirmed heavy clashes, but noted that the very true casualty count remains unclear due to the blackout and government restrictions on journalists. In a televised address, President Samia Suluhu Hassan dismissed reports of mass killings as gross exaggerations. She called the protests a threat to democracy and said security forces acted to protect national stability. The foreign minister later told citizens that there is no evidence of excessive force and urged foreign media not to mislead the world. Government outlets showed images of calm streets and citizens returning to work, though those same images were later found to be days old. Chadema's acting leader, Freeman Mbowe, called the situation a national tragedy. He accused the ruling party of stealing the people's voice and silencing dissent with bullets. He said hospitals were overflowing with wounded youths and called for international observers and sanctions. The United Nations, the African Union, both urged restraint and independent investigation into the alleged killings. As the chaos deepened, Rumors exploded online that President Samia had fled the country, possibly to Oman or Kenya. But international media, including Reuters and BBC Africa, report there is no credible evidence of her departure. Government sources say she remains at State House in Salaam under tight security. Meanwhile, several Tanzanian celebrities, including musicians, TV hosts, and influencers, have gone silent online. Local blogs claimed that Diamond Platnumz and other stars sympathetic to the government quietly traveled abroad after deleting political posts, while some sightings were confirmed in Nairobi and Kigali. Global media are treating these as unverified reports until independent confirmation. In Salaam, curfews have emptied usually buzzing streets. Food prices are rising as deliveries are disrupted. In Arusha, local radio reports that police seized community stations that aired anti-government chants. Mwanza's report remains short. The ferries suspended for security reasons, and in Beya, university students led candlelight vigils despite warnings of arrest. The volunteer medic told citizens people coming with broken bones and bullet wounds, but no one can report it. The internet is gone. Journalists are afraid. Neighboring countries are watching nervously. Kenyan traders at the Namaya border say hundreds of Tanzanians have crossed seeking safety. Uganda has strengthened patrol along Great Victoria after reports of people fleeing by boat. The East African community has called an emergency meeting in Arusha to discuss the crisis. African leaders, including Kenya's President William Ruto, have appealed for dialogue and calm, but the situation remains volatile, with no clear resolution in sight. Beyond politics, this is the story of ordinary Tanzanians caught in fear. Parents searching for missing sons, students arrested for tweets, markets once filled with laughter, now closed behind barbed wire. One Salaam resident said, "We were told to stay indoors, but hunger is stronger than fear." The blackout means families can't contact loved ones, and misinformation spreads faster than the truth. As of tonight, protests have quieted in some areas, but tension simmers everywhere. The government says it has restored order, yet opposition groups vow to keep resisting until democracy returns. International analysts warn that if the government doesn't allow transparency and dialogue, Tanzania could slide into a deeper political crisis, one unseen since independence. Right now, Tanzania stands at crossroads. A nation that once prided itself on unity and calm now faces one of the darkest chapters in its modern history. But even in blackout and fear, the people's voice is still echo, demanding justice, truth, and freedom. This is Inside Nigeria, and this story will continue to unfold. Stay tuned, subscribe for verified updates, and let's hope the next time we talk about Tanzania is about peace returning to her streets. I'll see you.